Welcome to ZooBricks. My name's Maxine and I'm trying to build the world's largest Lego zoo. But in today's video I'm going to be doing a review and build of one of my most favourite sets of 2023, the 100 Years of Disney camera. And this is a set that I wanted as soon as I saw it because I'm obviously well into videography and I love the whole film element of it, and there's some really unique characters in this as well. So let's get started. So this 100 Years of Disney set is obviously part of the 100 Years of Disney celebrations, and it includes obviously a minifigure of Walt Disney himself, but it also includes a Bambi and a Dumbo too, as well as a Minnie and Mickey Mouse, of course. And what's really cool is the fact that it has a unique kind of film element, which has lots of different Disney scenes on it that have all been recreated in Lego. And actually you can use it to kind of shine light through and actually see the scene as well. So I'm really looking forward to building that. And it actually comes in two bits. So you've got your main kind of camera section, and then you've got this little display stand where you can put your minifigures on it. So I cannot wait to get started. And it's only got 811 pieces, so it shouldn't take too long. So the camera itself stands 14.5 inches tall, so it's probably about the same height as this box. So cannot wait. Let's just see what we've got in the box. Wow. Put that over there. Sorry, Mr. Pirate. Loving the fact that this is in a card box, although the bags are still plastic, but I know it's a transitional change. Got a box here which I can only assume is the actual Disney film. I know I'm jumping ahead here, but that's exciting. And there's a lot of different movies represented on that, so that is super cool. I'm going to put that back in the box. Jumping ahead. But let's have a little look here. So it is, so of course there's going to be a little introductory bit there which is all about 100 Years of Disney, and it has a multi-plane camera, so it actually has different scenes that you can slot in with each other. You can actually turn the crank on the camera to hear the sound of the camera, and you can also slide the zoom back and forwards and rotate the lenses in the camera, so it's a proper old school camera. Oh, I can't wait to build it. And then it's even got a description of all the different movies that are represented on the film too. How cool is this? I don't know who came up with this, but they're so clever. Ah, here we go. Questions answered. These are the two Lego designers that look like they've worked on this. Wes Talbot and Camilla Thorsted Cording designed this. So that is pretty cool. And it looks like there are a total of 6 bags. it, I've just finished the Disney 100th anniversary camera, and what a super cool build. It was quite technical in some places. I did mess up a couple of times, admittedly, but I got it right in the end, and the attention to detail and the design of the whole thing is super cool. So there's two different parts to this build. You've got this kind of like clapper-trap thing, which you can use to separately display the minifigs, and you've got a really cool set of 5 different minifigures that came with this. So a brand new Bambi, which hasn't been seen before, obviously a little mini Dumbo as well, and of course Mickey and Minnie, the beginnings of everything. And hanging out inside of the camera here is of course Walt Disney, so you can just flip that up, open that sideways, and he ejects with his chair. No, he's actually in there in his little art studio, and he's got his little piece of artwork where he's drawing Mickey as well. So there's a cracking likeness of Walt Disney with his pencil. So he can hang out in there, and that of course closes down and goes back in place. Now, there's a couple of really cool features on this. Obviously, you've got these little turn things. They don't do anything, but that's pretty much kind of what an old school tripod looked like. But you can turn the camera, and it makes a really cool clicking noise, just like what a real camera would. You can move the lens up and down, and you can even turn the kind of zoomy lens section, so you can choose which kind of focal length that you want. So the attention to detail with regards to actually designing a camera is really, really cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't turn on the tripod. I mean, I have tried it, but it feels really stiff, so I don't want to break it. But really, really cool set. And of course, like I said, you can fit your characters on the side of this little display thing and have it next to it. So if you look down the barrel of this little display here as well, you can actually see kind of a little bit of an animation scene. And what's really cool is it's 3 separate frames. You can see them in the side there, and each frame has a different picture. So there's a foreground, a middle ground, and a background there. There we go. So what a super cool set. And if you were thinking about buying it and you weren't too sure, I would definitely recommend it. It's such a cool build, and it'll look super cool on the shelf as well, as more of an ornament. And there's all kinds of movies represented in this little bit of film. It's got them all listed in the front of the book here, if there was any that you weren't too sure about. But yeah, on this page here, it shows you all the different movies that are covered by the actual film strip. So you've got the very first one, 1928, Steamboat Willie, which is one of the very first animations that they made. 1937 was Snow White. So the current retail price for the set is $89.99 in the UK from the Lego store. So it's not an overly expensive set, and to get some really, really cool custom little minifigures with it as well, just puts the icing on the cake. Anyways, I really enjoyed that build, and I hope you enjoyed that review. And if you haven't done already, please do remember to subscribe to the ZooBricks channel as I try and build the world's largest Lego zoo. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.